I want to give you a couple of more of examples of solving equations with variables on each side. And I want to introduce something else, an additional something here that may help you as you're along the way. So let's get started here. Let's say we've got an equation. We've got 4n minus 12 equals 12 minus 4n. Okay, well, these look pretty close together, but they're not. They're not the same. So now remember, first goal, if we don't have to distribute anything, which we don't in this, I want to get my variables all on one side. So I'm going to add 4n to both sides. Now, in the last one, I kind of broke this down step by step. I'm going to kind of consolidate a little bit just so that for the room here on the slide. So when I add 4n to both sides, on my left-hand side, and I'm choosing to add because I want to get my variables over here, okay? I'm going to add 4n to both sides, so that's going to give me 8n minus 12 equals 12. Because when I add 4n right here, it's going to cancel out. So I got 8n minus 12, so now I'm going to get my constants or my numbers all on one side, and so I'm going to add 12 to both sides. So now I've got 8n equals 24. I added 12 to both sides. It canceled out here, gave me 24 on the right side. Now, I'm going to divide both sides by 8 so that I can get the n, my variable, by itself. And so I've got n now. So 24 divided by 8 is 3, and so n equals 3. Now, I might be sitting there thinking, well, do I have the right answer? Well, here's something that I can do. I can plug back in or substitute, mathematical term, substitute this 3 everywhere I've got an n in this equation and see if it's true. So let's do that. So I start over here. I've got 4 times 3, going back to my original equation, minus 12 equals 12 minus 4 times 3. So I substituted in my 3 for both places where I've got an n. All right, now let's solve this. Well, 4 times 3 is 12. So now I've got 12 minus 12. And over here I've got 12 minus 4 times 3 minus 12. And so when I solve, I got 0 equals 0. Well, 0 does equal 0. And so I have now substituted in my 3, and I have proved that 3 is a true and valid and the correct answer. All right, what do you say we do one more? Let's start off here with an equation. So I've got minus 9 plus 8k equals 7 plus 4k. All right, now I want to get my variables all on one side. So I'm going to do that, I'm going to subtract 4k from both sides. So then I'm going to, once I do that, I would have minus 9 plus 4k. 8k minus 4k is 4k. It's got the 7. And when I subtract the 4k on both sides, of course, it's going to cancel. So I'm left with minus 9 plus 4k equals 7. Now I'm going to get my numbers all on one side. And to do that, I'm going to add 9 to both sides. So I now have 4k equals, well, 9 plus 7, 7 plus 9 equals 16. Now, I'm going to divide 4 to both sides. So when I divide 4k by 4, I'm going to get 4. And when I divide 16 by 4, I'm going to have 4. So again, I still want to know, do I have the right answer at this point? Well, I'm going to substitute in this 4 for everywhere where I've got a k in the original equation. So let's see here. I'm going to go minus 9 plus 8 times 4 equals 7 plus 4 times 4. All right, let's set out to solve this. Well, okay, I got minus 9 plus, well, 8 times 4 is 32 equals 7 plus 4 times 4 is 16. All right, so minus 9 or negative 9, negative 9 plus 32 is going to give me 23. Negative 9 plus 32 is 23. And over here on the right side, I got 7 plus 16. 7 plus 16 is 23. And 23 equals 23. So I now know that 4 is the correct answer. I solve it over here, then I substitute in the value that I received, making sure, double checking, and when I get a true statement, 23 equals 23, I know I got the right answer.